Welcome to our video on the unseen impact of social media on teen mental health. In the era we live in, the digital world is a stage where we all perform. We share, we like, we comment, and we constantly engage. But what happens when this stage starts to affect the performer? What happens when the bright lights of Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter start to dim the happiness of our teens? The importance of understanding this issue cannot be overstated, as it is an integral part of our lives and our children's lives. Today we will be discussing Bailey Parnell's findings on this issue. So, let's dive into the unseen world of social media impacts. Have you ever considered that your daily scroll through Instagram or Facebook might be more harmful than you think? It's an intriguing question, isn't it? And one that social media expert Bailey Parnell has delved into with her research on the impact of social media on our mental health. In today's world, social media is not just a platform for sharing pictures or chatting with friends. It's become an integral part of our daily lives, a digital layer that we are constantly connected to. And with this constant connection comes a growing and unchecked obsession that, according to Bailey, could have long-term consequences on our mental health. But the problem is, social media has become so entwined with our lives that complete abstinence seems more and more unattainable. So the question arises, how do we navigate this digital landscape safely? So what exactly does Bailey Parnell say about this growing issue? Bailey Parnell, a renowned social media expert, has delved deep into the impact of social media on our mental health. Parnell's research paints a rather alarming picture. She suggests that our unchecked obsession with social media could be leading us down a perilous path. As we scroll, like, and share, we're not just passing time, we're also inadvertently affecting our mental well-being. Parnell talks about the concept of the digital layer. This is her term for the way social media has become interwoven into the fabric of our modern lives. It's not just a tool we use, it's an integral part of our day-to-day existence. We wake up to it, we go to bed with it, and we carry it around with us throughout our day. It's as much a part of our world as the physical spaces we inhabit. What's more concerning is that as this digital layer continues to grow and evolve, abstaining from social media is becoming less and less of an option. It's no longer just a place for sharing pictures or catching up with friends. It's where we get our news, where we do our shopping, where we learn, where we work. It's become almost inescapable. But here's the kicker. While we're becoming more dependent on this digital layer, we're not necessarily understanding or addressing the risks involved. Parnell's research suggests that many of us are engaging with social media in a way that could be harmful to our mental health. And the worst part? Most of us don't even realize it. Parnell insists that it's high time we learn to practice safe social. This means being aware of how we're using social media, understanding the potential risks, and taking steps to mitigate them. Just like we'd put on a seatbelt in a car or a helmet on a bike, we need to take precautions when navigating the digital world. It's clear that we need to pay more attention to our social media habits. But what are the common triggers that we should be aware of? According to Parnell, there are several common triggers that can negatively impact our mental health. Firstly, we have the highlight reel effect. That's when we see everyone else's best moments on social media and compare them with our own everyday lives. It's like constantly being at a party where everyone else seems to be having more fun. Over time, this can lead to feelings of inadequacy or even depression. Next is the social currency trigger. This refers to the value we place on likes, shares, and comments. We've all felt that rush of excitement when our post gets a lot of likes, haven't we? But what happens when the likes don't come? Over time, this can lead to anxiety, lower self-esteem, and a constant need for validation. Then there's the fear of missing out, or FOMO. Seeing others enjoying events or experiences we're not part of can make us feel left out or even lonely. Over time, this can lead to a constant state of anxiety and a never-ending need to stay connected. Fourthly, we have online harassment. It's a sad reality that the anonymity of the internet can lead to cruel and hurtful comments. Over time, this can lead to feelings of worthlessness, fear, and even trigger mental health issues like depression and anxiety. Finally, there's the issue of self-identity. Social media allows us to create an online persona, but the pressure to maintain this image can be overwhelming. Over time, this can lead to feelings of disconnect and confusion about who we really are. These triggers are not just fleeting emotions. They can affect us over time, leading to potential mental health issues. It's important to remember that while social media can be a great tool for connection, it can also be a source of stress and anxiety if not used mindfully. Now that we know what to look out for, how can we create a more positive experience online? Parnell believes that it's possible to have a healthier relationship with social media, and she offers some insightful suggestions on how to create a more positive online experience. Firstly, Parnell emphasizes the need for mindful social media use. She suggests that we must become more aware of our time spent online and the content we are consuming. Are we mindlessly scrolling through our feeds, or are we actively choosing to engage with content that enriches our lives? Parnell encourages us to be more selective, to follow accounts that inspire and uplift us, and to mute or unfollow those that don't. Secondly, Parnell reminds us of the importance of maintaining a balanced perspective. It's easy to fall into the trap of comparing our lives to the highlight reels we see on social media. This can lead to feelings of inadequacy and low self-esteem. Parnell advises us to remember that what we see online is often a curated, idealized version of reality. It's important not to let these virtual portrayals skew our perception of ourselves or our lives. Thirdly, Parnell proposes that we establish boundaries with social media. This could mean setting aside specific times of the day to disconnect or limiting the number of hours we spend online. It's about reclaiming our time and attention from the digital world and investing it back into our real-world relationships and experiences. Lastly, Parnell underscores the power of engaging in positive online behaviors. This can include sharing content that brings joy or value to others, expressing support and kindness, and using our platforms to contribute to meaningful conversations and connections. In essence, Parnell's approach to creating a positive online experience is about conscious, intentional use of social media. It's about not letting it control our lives, but rather using it as a tool to enhance our lives, our relationships, and our understanding of the world. With these tools at our disposal, we can begin to take control of our social media use and its impact on our mental health. Social media is a powerful tool, but it's crucial to use it responsibly. We've explored the unseen impacts of our daily scrolls, delved into Bailey Parnell's insightful research, identified common triggers, and discussed how to create a more positive online experience. Recognizing the potential harm of social media and taking steps to mitigate it is key. If we're mindful, we can navigate the digital layer without compromising our mental well-being. Remember, your mental health is important. Don't let social media dictate your happiness. Thank you for watching our video on the unseen impact of social media on teen mental health. The world of social media is complex and ever-evolving, but together, we can navigate it safely and responsibly. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like. Your support helps us continue our mission to educate and inform. We'd love to hear your thoughts, so don't forget to leave a comment. Your insights and experiences can help others who are struggling with the same challenges. And if you want to see more videos like this, make sure to subscribe to our channel. We're dedicated to providing valuable content that can truly make a difference in your digital life. Remember, your mental health matters. Stay safe in the digital world.